We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. The field is damp and rain is in the forecast for tonight's game as the Packers get set to take on the Saints. And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the field, and we're ready for tonight's kickoff. Number 16 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Thomas back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Thomas.
Fair catch.
John, the forecast calls for rain throughout the game, so I'm sure we're going to see a lot of turnovers today.
I was watching both of these teams during warm-ups, and I saw guys slipping and sliding all over the place. It's not going to be easy for the offense, that's for sure.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package, going to the air on first down. Throws on the move. He made the catch. Underwood is there for the tackle at the 49. And they were even jockeying for position while that ball was in the air. Let's get the ball. Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go.
Fires this one deep. It's caught. Woodson comes up to make the play. At the 22. Henderson makes a very difficult catch to secure the first down.
When you go up like that, coming down with it is usually not much fun, especially when you got guys nearby who are waiting to put a lick on you.
One back.
The Packers with a four-man front.
Play hard and fast, baby. Get it up.
Throwing on the run. Jumps and makes the catch. Harris is there for the tackle at the 4-yard line. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy. But good old-fashioned drop back at best, and it's working.
Don't make a play. It's showtime, baby.
Give it to the halfback. Sheds the net. He lost it. It's a flag down, and here's the call. The Packers scoop up the fumble.
Got an interim face mask on the defense. Number 31, still first down.
The team with the most discipline is a team that doesn't commit stupid penalties. And they're the team that usually executes better.
It's first and goal at the 2.
Everything you got. Get me going. Let's go.
Looking for the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. They didn't waste any time getting that into the end zone on the first rushing attempt for them.
Winning at the line of scrimmage is crucial to having a good running game. And that play will help set the tone for the offensive line.
Mate comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. They capitalize on great field position, John.
Yep, took it right at him with excellent execution of the right call.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Harris back deep to return.
From the 16. Here's an opening. He dives. Touchdown. Green Bay.
You talk about those things that you'd take with you if you were building a team. I'll take this whole special teams unit.
Number 16 will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The point after attempt is no good.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff. Thomas back to return.
This one is fielded by Thomas. Can't bring him down. It's on the ground. The Packers. Great play by the special teams to recover the fumble.
I'll tell you, sometimes these kick returners try and do too much when there's nothing there. And this is exactly the type of thing that's going to happen.
New Orleans lines up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Simmons is there for the tackle.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Stay at home. Watch the snap down. Let's go.
And they're on the
Keep the
doorstep
throttle
now,
down.
down by less than a field goal with the ball in the red zone. To carry it. Is there on the stop. Jackson takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. The 17-yard line is where they have to go for a first. The Saints line up in a 4-3.
We turning it up. This is what we made up right here. All right, now.
With a counterplay. A lot of space in front of him. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
He wasn't going to be stopped until he crossed the goal line.
Hey, you're not kidding. He did a great job of following his blockers past the line. Then nothing was going to stop him from putting those points in the board.
Number 16 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. They got excellent field position and made the most of it.
They took the bull by the horn. They weren't about to let that favorable swing turn out unfavorable.
Thomas back deep to return.
Nice kick and returnable. This one is fielded by Thomas. It appears they've gotten someone for holding.
On the receiving team, number 20.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Ball on their own 13.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Regular.
Bush, the long
Blue
setback.
down, blue down.
Trying something to the left. He's there for the catch.
They have a lot of respect for his speed. A lot of times he gets a pretty big cushion. That's where he's going to want to break off a route and use his speed to create run after the catch.
Only one man back. Gets rid of it. He goes up and grabs it. Underwood is there for the tackle. And number 3, another pass for a big completion.
They're just invading the defense right now. They found their Achilles heel.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. He gets the count. Dives, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Bush gets the handoff, breaks the plane for the second time. Will put them up by 1 by converting here. The extra point attempt is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye in the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. A mistake by the kicker on that one.
Kickoff, out of bounds. First down.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Watch each other back. Let's go, y'all. Watch the man.
New Orleans comes out in a 4-3.
It's go time, baby. Watch screen. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Give it to the halfback. Fincher is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense could put the brakes on you real fast.
Hand off to the tailback. Simmons is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Jackson's handoff on the delay brings it ahead for about a yard. Here is a 3rd and long situation.
41-yard line.
From the start, detain them.
New Orleans comes out in a 4-3.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. There we go.
Here they come. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. Didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Ryan comes into the game for the punt. Bush looks like he's ready for the return. No return here. Back it comes to the 20. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Play football. Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield. Going to the air on first down. With the throw, the defense has the 40. Continuing to attack downfield. This time the defender was right there to intercept it. So after the interception, now it's first and 10.
Hold the look. Here we
The
go,
Saints with a four-man front. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Columbus direction. Bullocks is there on the stop at the 30-yard line.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Blitz is coming. Throwing. And it's caught. The 20. They'll spot this one at the 14. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defenders.
Pressure coming. Lobs one into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
Number 16 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. And so they're handed great field position and cash in.
Yeah, when you give this team field position like that, you can practically take a touchdown to the bank.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff. Thomas back to return.
Good distance. This one is fielded by Thomas. Defense intercepted a pass their last time out.
Thomas on the return.
Ball on their own 24.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3.
All right, now. Here we go, baby.
Dropping back pass on first down. Going deep. This pass is incomplete.
Yep, he swung it downfield looking for the big play. He's got too much arm on it.
Henderson was his intended target.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Green Bay goes with a four-man front.
Do something. Watch screen.
And he finishes throw. It's broken up.
We decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
What's the hard count? Stay focused.
Green Bay using three linebackers. Looking for room. And he's forced out of bounds at the 35. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Here we come. All right, let's go.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. The back breaking free. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 47-yard line. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Yeah, you see
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. He's there for the catch. Woodson comes up to make the play. And the 17-yard line. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 20-14.
The Packers 20, the Saints 14.
Teams have split sides, and we'll start in the second quarter. They're inside the
Ball
20.
on the 17-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Get some slack going. You can't stop.
Under pressure, deep pass looking for the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Drew
Touchdown.
Brees is one of those guys who plays with a little chip on his shoulder.
Will put them up by 1 by converting. The point after is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Harris back to return.
He kicks a low line drive. From the 5.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Not today. They soft, man.
Out of the I formation.
Come on. Here we go, baby.
He hands it off. Harper is there on the stop at the 43.
I'll tell you, when you're talking about a guy who's a feature back, this is the kind of guy you're talking about.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
Barr starts out of the shotgun. Hands off to the tailback. Number 93 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. So on the draw, he can't get free from the defensive lineman.
Yeah, he shedded his blocker and he moved in for the stop behind the line.
They ain't got nothing. Let's run.
Jackson, the lone setback. Front face, gets the pass off.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Receiver on the play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. This one goes out of bounds.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Barnett is there on the stop at the 49. Can't throw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go. From the start.
Only one man in the backfield.
Come on.
Pass play here on first down. On the run. He's there for the count. They're going to spot this one at the 11-yard line. And that tackle gets him 40 in the game.
A few years ago, I watched Drew Brees, and I thought he was pretty good. He was a pretty good player. Then he had a bad year. He didn't really start off good. Then something clicked. Some light went on somewhere, and he's become a guy who can make some plays for you.
Only one man back.
It's on.
He hands it off. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Passes. Veteran corner read it perfectly and comes away with the football.
He mirrored the receiver's every move, then he stuck his hands up for the pick.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 5-yard line.
Let's go. Ain't no foul. Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield.
Go low.
Hand it off to the back. Number 58 is there on the stop at the 16.
A smart coach will call this defense.
Ball on their own 16.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
They soft, man.
Jackson, the lone back, hand it off. Number 93 comes up to make the play at the 18-yard line.
2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
We like to crack the rules. Hey, Watch the ball.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. Closing in. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Grant on the cover. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go.
New Orleans comes out in a 4-3. Pressure. What an impact.
That's where that truck come from.
3-yard loss on the play.
Bush sets up, waiting for the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
1st and 10.
Hey, stretch. Defense, get ready.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Thrown behind, but caught. And he slips out of bounds at the 46. Ravens hold is on the sideline as he catches it and is able to stay inbound. 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let us dictate.
Keep the throttle down.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. Hands off to the tailback. Jenkins is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Gain of 2. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off. And he's forced out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. When he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. Underwood is there on the stop at the 20-yard line. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the offense.
Number 78.
And the call does go against the offense, so they'll get pushed back 10 yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small, and they tape them to their pads to prevent that kind of thing.
So after the penalty, it's now 1st and 15.
Here we go, baby. Will.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. They'll bring the blitz. Deep pass looking for the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the defense took a chance, John, and they paid for it.
Yeah, and that's exactly the kind of thing that can happen. They got enough protection from the guys up front, and they hit him with the long ball, and he got it across the goal line.
Madden comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. New Orleans has a 1-touchdown lead now.
New Orleans is lined up with a kickoff. Harris back to return.
It's on its way. From the 2-yard line. He lost it. So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Here I go. Get it up. Do something. Let's go.
Hey, watch the
Going
screen.
in the air on 1st down. Rolling. Drops the interception. Hart with the coverage.
Ferguson, the intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Driver, the man in motion. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Simmons had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. It wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Bring it on.
They'll go from the shotgun. Throws it. Jumps up and he has it. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Looking to run it here. The defense appeared to have jumped a little too soon.
Number 99.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game. This defense will stop him for sure.
1st and 5 after the penalty.
Back it up, baby. Not today.
Danny.
Nickel back in this time.
Play hard and fast, baby. There we go, baby.
They'll bring the blitz. Under pressure, looking for the deep pass down the right side. Here's Tip.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Martin was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
No, one. Come on.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. Right. Makes his 2nd catch for a 1st down on this drive.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And keeps the same defense on the field.
Go.
Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it.
He has to do a better job of looking off the coverage before he makes the throw like that.
Receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Alert, fast. Do something.
Out of the gun. Martin comes in motion.
Blue down.
Hey, watch the screen.
All on up,
Dropping
y'all.
back. Rolling. David is there on the stop at the 42-yard line.
If they're thinking the defense might bring the blitz, a good way to counter that is with a screen. And that could be the call here.
They ain't got nothing. Let's go.
Far using split back. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Right. Was the intended receiver on that play. Thomas was there on the coverage. Bush lines up deep for the punt return. And so the punt goes out of bounds. First and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch your man. We're talking about Green.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3. Closing in. Throwing. Almost intercepted. So he's able to break up that pass, and it saves what would have been a very big game.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Looking left with a long pass. He made the catch. Stopped cold by Woodson.
He's one of the most dangerous receivers. Like to get the ball in his hands because he can break a long one at any time.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front. Williams stops the play in the backfield.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
With a counter play. Running with a lot of room in front. What a strip. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 17. Excellent execution on the counter, John.
I'll tell you this. That one was successful because the line held their blocks just long enough for the back to get into the secondary. But he did the rest, showing great moves and quick feet.
Williams calls the timeout. They'll have only a few ticks left on the clock. Linda Martin comes in for what would be a 35-yard field goal attempt. The veteran connecting for the field goal. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. New Orleans 31. Green Bay.
The Packers. We're ready to begin the
Mate looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Should be a return here. From the 1-yard line. Al Harris accelerates and takes it down to the 32. And as we get ready for the second half, we talked about turnovers at the beginning of the game, and sure enough, it's turned out to be a big issue for the Cards. Didn't exactly put on a passing clinic in that first half, and this graphic will spotlight his problem areas. Jackson, the lone setback. Pass play here on first down. With the pass. Jumps and makes the catch. The 10. Touchdown. Packers.
You're talking superstars in any sport, it's Brett Favre. The thing that impresses me about Favre is that he's been in the game for a long time, and he still has passion. He still has a heck of a love for the game.
Number 16 comes in for the extra point. The extra point is no good. Flags down. They
running into the kicker on the defense. Number 21, 5-yard penalty.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The extra point is off the mark.
Green Bay is lined up with the football. Thomas back deep to return.
From the 8-yard line. Thomas returns this one to the 23-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Play football. Stay at home.
On the call, setting up play action.
No.
With a deep throw to the right side. Incomplete.
If you're going to miss, it's better to miss long. Put it up there where your receiver is going to go get it. And if you miss, it'll generally end up in incompletion. And that's a heck of a lot better than missing short, giving the defense a shot at the interception.
Number 12 was his intended target. He's got it. Woodson is there for the tackle at the 27.
I've watched this guy play, and I think that's the kind of thing he does best. He reads the defense quickly, finds a single coverage, and lets it fly. He's willing to go long on any down in any situation, so the defense can't afford to be too aggressive.
Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, you know what they say, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. Going to the outside isn't always the best way to pick up yardage. Running the ball right at the defense can be very effective strategy.
The Packers with a four-man front.
You can't stop me.
With the carry, he loses it. The Saints scoop up the fumble. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity. 17-yard line is where they have to go for a first.
Tampa. There's your lane.
The Packers come out in a nickel pack.
Charge on that.
Long throw. This one will be spotted at the 6. It's 3 tackles so far for today. He's really done just a tremendous job in this one. Several long pass plays on his way to over 400 yards through the air. 6 more yards and they'll put up 6. Last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. Hands it off to the back. And he gets in there. Touchdown. Madden comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
New Orleans is lined up with a kickoff. Harris back to return.
Not the type of kickoff they wanted.
Kickoff, out of bounds, number 2, first down.
A smart coach would call this defense.
First and 10.
Jackson lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Midfield. David comes up to make the play at the 45. Shot out of a cannon, John. He exploded after he got the handle.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
Great move to get through. Fincher is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line.
They've done a pretty good job moving the ball on the ground.
Second and 3 coming up here.
37-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jackson, the lone back.
Come on. What's the hard count? All on us, y'all.
Tucks it away. Simmons comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his coverage. They were nowhere to be found on that run.
This is it. Let's go, B. Let's go. We like to practice.
The Saints with a four-man front. Harris moves in motion. He hands it off. They'll go with a play fake. Throws on the run. And this pass is completed. The 20. Parker is there on the stop. They convert first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
They're 11 yards away from the end zone. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. They'll bring the blitz. And it's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
One of the things that I like most about Brett Favre is the fact that he's a real pro. He'll make the pass, throw the touchdown, and then get off the field.
Number 16 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
This one is taken by Thomas. Fred Thomas has a nice return, taking it back to the 43. Ball on their own 43.
At the 43-yard line. First and 10.
Only one man in the backfield.
Hey, watch that screen.
Pass play here on first down. Fires this one deep. He made the catch. They'll spot this one at the 21. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him.
This is one of those guys that you can't let get behind you. You have to give up some of those shorter completions underneath.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Packers come out in a nickel pack. Going to the air on first down. Throws to the end zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Saints. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seam.
Mate comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Harris back deep to return.
From the 5-yard line. Fumble. The Saints pick it up. Trying to get something started, he ends up turning it over to the kicker.
The thing is, they've got their wedge busters down there, and everyone else is flying down the field trying to make a play. And somebody ends up putting a big hit on that return man.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
He takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
The Packers will start the drive at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. He gets the catch. Going to spot this one at the 31. It's the fourth stop he's made today.
Nixon runs with passes, keeps the defense on.
2nd and 9 coming up here.
31-yard line.
Here I go. Not today.
New Orleans goes with a 4-man front. Drops back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
And that's the idea. Bring the blitz and force him to throw before he wants to.
Blue down. Let's go, beat good.
The defense lines up in the nickel. They're coming with the blitz. Throwing. Receiver has it. Number 58 comes up to make the play at the 42. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a 1st down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corner because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Break it up, baby.
The Saints come out in a nickel pack. Pass play here on 1st down. Steps up into the pocket. David is there on the stop. At the 50. Far. Completes the pass. Could pick up about 7 yards. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Stay at home. Good shoot. Deuce it. Let's go.
The Saints with a 4-man front.
It's on.
Hand off to the tailback. This one will be spotted at the 48. So that tackle was his 3rd. He only needed a yard or so to convert, and that's just what he got.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. We like to pack the rules.
John, their 1st down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Harper comes up to make the play. At the 40. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense. The call is holding, and that'll push them back.
That's what happens when your feet and your bodies get going in the wrong position.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Saints ahead of the Packers. 45-33. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
A smart coach would call this play.
1st down and a long way to go following that penalty.
One back. They ain't got nothing. Hold the look.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel pack. Pressure coming. Wrapped up.
And in those situations where the rush is coming fast, you got to make a quick decision. Do I throw it away, try and hit my guy, or concede to the pressure?
Danny. Get some swat going. Stay both nuts.
Dropping back. Going long. He goes up and grabs it. Touchdown, Packers. He does a good job finding the receiver. That pass will help cut into the lead. Number 16 comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. And with that touchdown, they'll move within 1 score as they find a way to get the ball into the end zone here in the final period, John.
Yeah, they took advantage of what they were being given. Now the defense has to come up with a key stop so they can get back on the field and try and win this thing.
Thomas back deep to return.
From the 2-yard line. Thomas is able to get to the 24. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Packers line up in a 4-3.
Come on.
With a counterplay. The back breaking free. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the offense, number 82.
They'll get him for holding here.
Didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
One of us will make a play.
The Packers come out in a nickel package. A little misdirection. Barnett comes up to make the play at the 23.
He's showing a good burst and explosiveness on just about every carry. He's one of those guys who can break one for a touchdown anytime he touches the ball.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
The Packers line up in a 4-3.
Do something. Lucky.
With a counterplay. Can't bring it back. Canton is there for the tackle at the 26. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's make it play. Let's go now. Yeah, go. Come on.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 43. And they won't get there either. 3rd down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the 4th quarter when you're playing with a lead.
To keep the offense on the field here, aggressive play calling. Looking to run it here. Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 38. And, John, that was the safer option on 4th down.
That's not always the most exciting play, a run up the middle for a yard or two. But it sure gets your team fired up when they get the yards on 4th down and keep those chains moving.
On the jam. Come on.
The Packers with a 4-man front.
Keep moving. Knock him out. You can't stop me. Blue jam.
With a counterplay. Underwood is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
He's having himself quite a game. He's one of those guys who you can really trust to carry the load on offense.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Green Bay goes with a 4-man front.
Let's go. We're talking about Green. Here we go.
Hand it off to the back. Woodson comes up to make the play at the 47. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the 1st down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the 1st down marker.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. To the halfback. Number 50 is there on the stop. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
8th play in this drive. Ball right around midfield.
Let's go. No more, fellas.
The Packers come out in a 4-3 with a counterplay. Barnett is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line.
He's done a pretty good job running the ball on this one. He's one of those guys who can help set the pace, controlling the clock early, and help you close it down by keeping the clock moving late in the game.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go, now.
Receives the handoff. Spins away from the tackle. Jenkins comes up to make the play.
Hey, all he had to do was get behind those big old blockers and just keep pushing. The next thing you know, they're moving the chain.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Let's go. All day, baby. Come on. Let's go.
The Packers come out in a nickel package.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. You gotta have it, D. Watch your eyes. Back it up, baby.
They give it to the halfback. Visually, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Saints. They get it in on the ground and extend their lead. Mata comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Saints are taking control in this one.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Harris back to return.
This one is fielded by Harris.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Don't do nothing. They don't get nothing.
New Orleans comes out in a 4-3.
All right, now. You can't stop me.
Steps up. Fires this one deep. Almost picked off. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
31-yard line.
Back in the gun. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Out of the gun.
Let's go now.
With the throw, this one falls incomplete. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays for fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air. It might be a little too late.
Let's go, boys.
As expected, they'll go for it here. Here they come. Good pass rush that time, John. They brought everyone on the blitz, and he went down hard.
That's one of those cases where they had more rushers than you have blockers. When you get the blitz coming, you have to go to your hot receiver in that situation.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Woodson is there on the stop at the 18.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blockers.
We turning it up. Turn it up now. Here we come.
Still speaking. Comes up to make the play. At the 17. He only needed a couple, and I think he just got it past the marker.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's go now. Set. Run again. Come on. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
He'll just take a minute.
Run.
For a while, this looked like it would be a lot closer, but we end up with a 2-touchdown differential and a high-scoring affair. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.